Back to the chat, guys. We have Rick, we have the culprit, and our star guest Daredevil Dylan here, back on another Christmas video for gifts and appreciation, and all about that. So, I think that the appreciation for gifts has gone down dramatically. When, like a very wizardy movie that we know, a guy, can't say the name of that, whatever.
You all know which one we're talking
We
about.
know. You know. He had like 30 plus gifts, and he was very unsatisfied. And like, there's some people out there that have none at all, and they're like, we just love you because, you know, we have family, and that's appreciation right there.
Are you pretty much going with their Rick, like buying love, in a sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see where you're going with that. I see where you're like going with a lot, but appreciation and gift giving, to me, it's always nice to incorporate somebody, and it's the thought that counts. There's some friends that I would like to give gifts for, but it's I don't know if they're really gonna like this or they're really gonna use this. So I kind of cheat and I cop out and I just do the, hey man, here's $20. Do they appreciate that? Well, they seem like they do, and even if it doesn't go to something that they buy themselves, I look at it this way: it could go into something a little bit more serious. Food or gas,
Yep.
you know, put it towards another positive thing. Now, one kind of idea that I've always had for like the appreciation part is if I ever get married and have kids, I say that now, or right now I'm saying this, that I'm going to probably not do a very traditional Christmas when my kids start coming of age. I'm probably not going to get my kids anything. And you might look at me right now and be like, oh my God, that's horrible. You're not giving your kids gifts for Christmas. That's your own thought. I'm raising my kids the way that I want to raise my kids because they're my kids. And I'm going to try to teach them that Christmas is not really about the gift giving. You're celebrating Christmas, getting back on that religion again, the birth of Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The gift giving is really just like a ceremonial thing to represent the three wise men. Oh, words again. Wise men that went there, and each one of them had a gift for to be baby Jesus. So what I'm trying to do there without, giving them something is just to teach them that it's not about the gifts. It's not about that. It's about coming together as a family and spending time with your family. Or at least it is for me. I mean, I don't know how you guys want
I found an idea. I want to do gifts because, that's just me. But I'm not going to give a surplus of gifts. So when they gradually grow older, they're not expecting that. I want to get them like 2 or 3 gifts so that they understand, hey, we're thinking about you, we care about you, we love you, and this is what you're going to get from us. I don't think spending hundreds of dollars on individual kid or a Christmas in general is really necessary. So 3 gifts, 2 or 3 gifts each year, so they don't have a higher standard and they still get something from us as well. And yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
And you bring up a really good point about that, Ricky. My family, every year they ask me, what do you want for Christmas? And, I usually can't think of anything because there ain't really nothing that I really want, And
we're going to go, I just got something I want to add on to that.
Okay, and and they'd be like, well, you got to think of something. And I was like, well, what if I can't think of anything? And I might not want anything. I might just want to spend time with my family and celebrate that. Having a family for You know, because there's a lot of people out in this world today that don't have a family to celebrate Christmas
Yeah,
with
I
them.
totally agree.
That's very, very sad, you know. And I wish that there was some way I could personally help those people out. But and if I could, I would. But I'm only one person, and yeah, that
Well, Santa Claus does it all the time.
Santa Claus. Oh,
I had to cut you off there. Just going back a little bit to where you're saying about like what is your family? Keep asking you, oh, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? I'll be honest with you. I'm a very basic person. I kind of have a thing for movies, like old school movies. It's like $5. Well, something that came out in like the 80s, whatever it may be. But then again, I'm at the age now where I've got a job and I know exactly what I want, how I want it, what I'm going to use it for, instead of trying to explain it to somebody to see if they could get it for me. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, whatever you give me is fine. And to appreciate it, and that might be exactly what I was looking for, but I'm thankful and I'm appreciative that they took the time to go out of their way to think about me to get a gift. And the price, not an issue. Not an issue. I mean, what we do in my household is we smart off or rip off the tags that have the price. I don't know if anybody else does that, but that's what we do.
Yep.
However much you want to spend on me, whatever. I'm not saying, well, my friend Ricky here got the same one, and his was like $1,000, and mine was only $200. His is a lot better. No, it's not about that.
I'm gonna go to the store.
I'm
and spend
appreciative that you got close to what I was asking for, but really, in general, I'm just appreciative that you got me something.
I kind of want to add on to that.
Yeah,
actually, I don't like direct shopping, and what I mean by that is people who go and get a list from their kids and then get exactly every single thing or just a few select things that is exactly what they asked for. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong, but
It kind of takes the fun out of it, doesn't
it does take the fun out of it. Like, you go and ask what they want and they know exactly what they're going to get for Christmas, then what's the point of even wrapping it at that point? So I just think that it takes the whole surprise spectrum out of it.
Right. Exactly. I mean, what I'm gonna dash on that for a minute is, I'm pretty sure you got that one person in your family. You may not, or at least that one friend that kind of like sketches what they want. You know what I mean? They kind of like shadow forecast what they want. Or they look up in a magazine and be like, yeah, buy me those. Those are the ones that I want. Something like that. That's taking away the whole principle, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, now, a few things, yeah. Go ahead, spend. Well, get what they asked for, but make sure if you do get a multitude of stuff, make sure that they get a few specific things that they want, but make sure that they have some other things to add on to, so they still get, again, that surprise factor, because I just think it kind of ruins the whole idea of unwrapping.
You're supposed to be surprised, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed
Yeah.
to be surprised. I mean, I'll be honest, I'd be surprised if I opened up a box and it was a rubber dildo. I'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised.
Yes, I would also be surprised.
Right?
I don't think there's no one here that wouldn't be surprised.
is not what I was asking. I'm appreciative that you got it for me. I don't know what I'm going to use it for.
I guess you go beat a person with it. I don't know.
Just gotta,
Yes.
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 Rick's like yes.
I know a few people.
Yeah.
Just rubber cock in the mouth.
But anyways, back on topic.
We're gonna have to put an age limit on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's fine. That's fine.
It's fine. Most of y'all are adults and of age, anyways.
Anyway.
What Ricky was saying just a minute ago, something prior that he said to the most recent thing you said. I don't know if I confused y'all, but I probably did. But anyways,
Spit it out. Today, Junior.
Ricky said he doesn't think it's the best thing to do is get like direct shopping. That's what he said. Direct shopping. Like he doesn't like that, but you know it is all right to get your kid. Hey, you know if there's a couple things I don't know at all what to buy, know nothing about it, then tell him.
Well,
Hey,
I mean, what he's
yeah.
getting at there is just like, you know, you really want to show interest in your child.
Mhm.
Yes, that might sound a little weird, but I think I know what you know what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
Is show a little interest in your child. Like, for me at the time, it was like collector cards, right? And
Baseball, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Yep.
yeah, things like that. So, trying to describe that to an adult, okay, but then they'll see it maybe in a commercial and you point it out and they'll be like, oh, okay, all right. And then they'll go shopping whenever see it and be like, all right, we definitely know that this is something that he or she definitely wants.
Mm.
Bam, got that at least covered. So that's a little bit acceptable, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of give and take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be appreciative. Definitely be appreciative.
I got a question for the viewers, actually.
Yeah.
At what age, you don't have to tell us, but what turning point in your life did you come around to not really caring what you got? Like, for me, it was...
Oh, socks. Okay, I guess I need them.
yeah, like, I eventually got to a point where I really didn't make a list because I didn't care what I got.
So, like,
If I
what,
got
what
anything.
age did you, like, stop just, like, you know, making a list, I guess?
Yeah.
Well,
What about you?
I know. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all. It's about 8 years old when I stopped caring of really what I got, but more appreciating, you know, on what they bought me and that letting me know that they were thinking about me, you know, and not just saying, hey, here's $20, go buy yourself something, you know.
Yeah.
So you're saying for, like, 8 years old is when you
Yeah,
stopped later?
It really stopped giving a crap.
because, you know, I mean, yes, I do like accepting money, you know, who doesn't? It's free money, you know, you don't gotta work for it, but, you know, that's not the point, you know, the point is that they thought about you and enough to give you something that you may or may have not know that you wanted or needed
Mm.
at that time, but in future you may need that or want it and say, hey, I already got that specific item, you know, so I don't have to go spend money on it.
For me, it was about 12. When my dad had asked me what I wanted for Christmas and to write down a list, I eventually was like, you know, this feels weird. Like it got to an awkward point for me because I was like,
It was like trick or treating, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you like
Yeah.
try to trick or treat, and you're like, I don't think
The
so.
more jollier version.
They got
of
people over
trick-or-treating.
the door. They're just like, you're a little bit too old now for this.
But for every Christmas, I've done this for years now. I've always asked for $1. And that's it. I just wanted $1. Like I'll have a list of things, and if I didn't get anything but that dollar, I was satisfied.
Yeah.
It was great.
I mean, that's $1 you didn't have, so hey, you
That
can
is-
buy
that is
something.
$1 more to my goal, right?
What about you?
Geez. To be honest, I really can't remember.
2.
Probably. I don't know. The thing is like I said, like I can't spell very well, so.
Yeah, I know what I'm getting you for Christmas now.
Spelling for dummies.
So like,
Oh, that was perfect, Rick. That was perfect.
I would have my mom like write the list for me. Like I would just say it and she would just write it for me. But I couldn't really tell you what age I kind of like grew out of that. Probably the same age as you guys, maybe age 12, somewhere around in there. Probably I would assume because that's when you start viewing the world a little bit differently. You start like becoming aware, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're just like, hey, wait a second. But yeah, had the good old mom sit there and write down what I wanted. Don't
Alright.
judge me because I don't know how to spell.
Well, anything else, guys?
No.
I don't know, really.
All right, well, welcome back to the chat. Don't forget to tell us about what age you guys really stopped caring about, or if you just really never got out of that. Just let us know about that too. Again with the Sparky. Good job, Sparky. Anyway,
He's just saying click the bell icon. That's all he's saying.
like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell icon so you guys can know when we post our videos. And we'll see you next week.
Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays.
Or happy holidays.